But we're starting off in the grow tent. Where's my coffee? What's up, Pro Pyro? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Let me turn all chats on. Sorry I'm late today. Trying to get myself organized. What's up, Big Nug? What's up, Corey? Good morning, Yamaseta. Cheers, everybody. Happy Taco Tuesday. Big Nug, don't ever be sorry. It's all good. G for T, it is so good to see you. How are you? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. Yeah, Tuesday. Ruse Day? I think you meant Tuesday. What did I miss? What did I miss? Coffee just like splashed back in my face. What the heck? Yeah, what's up, everybody? Good morning. What's up, Riz? Good to see you. Yes, very important. Okay, Riz, I subscribe to your channel and your description is so kind. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. Like, wow. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, this gardening journey, it's all you. Like, thank you for shouting me out, but I appreciate you. Good morning, Cavs. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a great morning so far. Habitual. Well, Habitual, last time I harvested without you guys. So today we're going to harvest together and then we're going to head up and cook. So we've got another 15 minutes down here and then I'm going to head up. Today we're making a what's up, Mike, and what's up, Timur, and what is up, Marks. Good morning, Al Badger. What's up, everybody? All right, so first order of business, I just got my delivery of Micro Grow and Bloom, the larger bottles. So we good. Oops, what did I just do? I just did something. What did I just do? I just did something to my screen and I don't know what I did. Anyways, before we get into things and start harvesting, I wanted to show you guys. So I ordered the Bloom, Micro, and Grow, and I got a special delivery to go with it. I am going to show you guys. Oh my God, calves, it looks so good. I might do an after dark later, we'll see. What's up, Blooming Rose? Good morning. So today, it's Taco Tuesday. We are doing, what's up, Ryan? I'm also from Canada, so what's up, neighbor? Good to see you. So yeah, I am gonna be making today a variation of, not really it's like steak taco salad bowl type of deal, but it's gonna be really good. So we're gonna head up in a minute. I came down here first, just quick tent tour. What's up, Bernie? Good to see you. Good morning. Quick tent tour. And what's up, Bugs? Good to see you. And then we're going to harvest and we're going to head up. But first, I really wanted to show you guys something. So I got my delivery for Micro Grow and Bloom. And I also, so my friend, he owns a hydro shop, or owned a hydro shop. Now it's just an e-commerce shop. He still owns it, but it's an e-commerce shop. But he closed down the brick and mortar, and so I order from him, and either I go pick it up at his place or he delivers it to mine, whatever. And he's obviously, you know, a member of the growing community, so he went by Aussie's Hydroponics. Now, if you're in Toronto, Ontario, or North York, Ontario, that is the hydro shop for you, Aussie's Hydroponics. So I told you guys a while back, I went to that hydroponic store. I met the owner, really, really nice guy. His name's Ozzy. And what's up, Lowered Loser? Good to see you. And who did I miss? Who did I miss? I'm sorry if I missed anybody. What's up, Bill? What's up, Mr. Grunick? Good to see you. Okay, bye-bye, weirdo. What's up, Mia? Good to see you. What's up, Cheeseburger? So anyways, he told me, hey, if you create some artwork, you could be in my 2026 calendar. Every year he creates a calendar, a hydroponic centric calendar. It's not one of those calendars, don't get excited. And I got featured in the calendar, which is so exciting. So I have the calendar right here. We're gonna look through it. I can't wait. I'm really excited. I haven't really taken a good look at it yet. So we're gonna look at it together. Quick 10 tour, harvest, and then we're gonna go cook. What's up, Jack Ashes? Man, you are a trooper. What a long live you did. That's crazy. Hope you're gonna get some rest soon. What's up, Berry Berry? Thank you so much, Cheeseburger, and thanks, Bernie. Appreciate it. Thank you, Bugs. All right, so here it is. I'm gonna flip the camera around. I'm gonna show you guys. It is a 2026 calendar, and so yeah, I guess this is his. I don't know if it's nutrients or anyways, this is the cover. What's up, Fabian? And yeah, so I'm in good company, you guys. So the month of January is Canna, who we all know and love. Thanks, shout out to Bernie, recommended their cocoa core for my other plant, right? Jack Ashes, you know Aussie's Hydroponics, right, in North York? So I don't know this brand, Optimum Hydroponics, but they are also in this calendar. And then we've got another page of Canna. And then we've got Mondi. So this is what I was talking about, Bernie. These trays with the dome lid. We were talking about seedlings. These are the domes I'm talking about. They've got the big dome lid and the little tray. They're perfect. And Quality Horticulture, who Anthony works for. Anthony hooked me up with this opportunity for the calendar. And so shout out to Quality Horticulture and Farmer Anthony for setting that up. And we got another Canna page. And then we got shout out to Lost Coast Plant Therapy. They're in the month of June. Yeah, they've got some great products, you guys. And then we've got the Grow Zone page, July. We saved the best for last, you guys. We saved the best for last. Then we've got the Canna, another Canna page, some maters there, and then Pro Mix. What's up, Semper? Happy Tuesday. And then another Canna page. We got a lot of Canna products. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, Aussie's Hydroponics, Steeles Avenue, North York. And then Athena is the month of November, which we all know Athena. And drum roll, please. We've got the Fresh Princess on December. Hell yeah, I made this by myself. I made this artwork, and there it is, you guys. Disappointed? Okay, so most of you are American in the chat, but this is how you spell flavor in Canada. There's a U. Same with color, there's a U. So for those of you, I didn't do it intentionally. He asked me if I wanted to be December right off the bat. So we've got disappointed with costly, flavorless produce. And then, you know, you got the 3 pillars of what I focus on here. And then, yeah, produce is our passion. Homegrown produce is our passion. There it is. And this is when stuff wasn't even right yet, you know? So there it is. There's a website. Beautiful. So there it is, you guys. I'm just going to hang it up on December all the time so that I can just revel in the fact that I'm in a calendar. Literally anybody can be in a calendar. You just make your own and put your picture in there. But there it is, you guys. So I'm excited that I got to be in that. I feel thank you, Bugs, Miss December. Can you mail me a calendar? I mean, if I can get my hands on some extra copies, sure. I only have a couple copies, and knowing me, I'll probably ruin one. And so yeah, but I'm really excited. Okay, we're on expedited today because we got to go to the kitchen. We're doing Tfp in the kitchen today. I've got flank steak. I was gonna do ground beef and do like an actual like taco salad bowl, but the beef comes in packages of 1 pound, and I was like, you know what? Let me do a little steak. do a little steak taco bowl, quick and easy. It's gonna be like a very quick meal, but very, very good. Riz, I refreshed the Discord link, so check in the description below. It should work now. Yeah, so we got flank, steak, taco salad bowl. The reason why we're in the tent right now, what's up, official Brutal Impact? Good to see you. So the reason why we're in the tent right now, and yes, Aussie does rule, is because we are going to do a quick tent tour, but also we're going to harvest our lettuce, harvest our cilantro, and then we're just going to go right upstairs and cook with it. Next phase, cow breeding, not quite. In the grow and have spine appointments today. Have a wonderful, positive day, Bugs. Thanks for coming by. All right. I don't know why I put you guys here. All right, let's look at the tent. Let's look at everything quickly. Okay, what's up, Michigan Outdoorsman? Good to see you. Sorry if I missed anybody. I didn't realize you are Canadian. Yes, Merlin Russell. I am in Toronto, Ontario. All right, this is getting watered, but we need some clay pebbles to support it because it's kind of dropping. But I got to come back in here later and do some work. So, there is the grow tower opting for hydroclay or clay pebbles this time versus anything else. Usually I use foam collars, which I have for some of the herbs. Herbs are okay in foam collars. It's more for the lettuce. They don't do the greatest. So I've got romaine. I've got some chives, parsley, 3 different varieties. Looking great. So I'm looking at this with fresh eyes right now. This is my first time in the tent today. Had to wake up in the middle of the night and come down and turn off the orange tower. For some reason, my Globe Suite Bluetooth thing is not working. So I got to look at that because my lights were on yesterday till like 4 in the morning. So I have my eggplant looking great. Death, what's up? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. And no, I don't grow spinach, CDG. And then we've got the cucumber. So this one is like way too much nitrogen, I think. It's like the leaves are huge. They're shiny. They're very green. But we've got flowers. So I'm going to give it a bit more time. We're going to up the nutrients today. I do have to feed the buckets. Then I have the green zebra cherry tomato. It's looking pretty good. This one, the Paul Robeson, kind of looks a little messed up, but again, I'm going to come down here later, feed everything, take care of everything. Yes, under pressure. I'm going to have to just unplug it and plug it back in. When in doubt, turn it on and off. Pink icicle tomatoes back there. It looks good. Yes, official. That's on the other channel. Check out TFP After Dark. That is where I share that part of my gardening journey. That one back here is the Galaxy, the Dark Galaxy. Shout out to Galaxy. This one's for you. There it is, looking nice, getting tall. And then we've got the Cousin Martina cherry tomato. We got some tomatoes already popping. You guys see this every day, so you know. And then the Ponderosa, again, was off to a rough start, but now it grew like over the last 24 hours. Now it's hitting the light, and yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. And then I've got my Cherokee purple, looking beautiful. Nice and tall. Big plant. What's up, Sir Sticky Buds? Good to see you. So those are the tomatoes. Everything looks great. Then we've got our mystery peppers here. I've got my zinnia, some new growth. Zinnia, new growth. We topped it. Mystery pepper plant, which I've got a top. We topped this one yesterday. That's the Mocha Swirl. This is, I think, going to be a Chinese 5, and we topped it, so now we've got a lot of new growth. A lot of new growth on this little guy here. And then we've got the Criolla Sella pepper. And then we've got the, I don't know what this is. Might also be a Chinese 5. Who knows, you guys? All my peppers might be Chinese 5, or none of them might be. We'll see. I don't know yet. It's a mystery. This one's a mystery. That's our Marconi Rosso. Mystery pepper. And now we're just going to head over to the green tower. I'm kind of powering through. Do I clone plants? Of course. I actually have one that I'm trying right here. I'm trying to clone my zinnia. So I just cut the side shoot, the sucker, And I stuck it in the grow tower like 2 days ago. Just trying to see if I can get some roots, and if I'm not mistaken, might have some roots there, little baby ones, but they're there. So yeah, everything's looking really good, Jack. I know, thank you so much. Yeah, I've been twerking hard in the garden. What's up, Prathan? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, you let me know. So yeah, we're gonna harvest this lettuce, not all of it, but some of it. We're gonna harvest lettuce and cilantro, and we're going to make our meal with it. So then later I'm gonna come down, fill the buckets, do everything I need to do. But right now we're gonna harvest, and we're gonna go to the kitchen. What's up, Lori? Good to see you. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out. What's up, Reef? Good to see you. The link still doesn't work. It says invalid. I will try again. As soon as I get upstairs, I'm gonna try again. Every time, yeah, every time I twerk it, the plants grow 0.1 inches. Cheers, everybody. All right. So, romaine. It's growing kind of funky, but we're just gonna harvest. And yeah, I'm gonna harvest the outer leaves. I know it's gonna be a good meal. Yeah, you guys, and it's gonna be, I'm presenting it in a fun, creative way. So for those of you guys or gals out there that aren't really into cooking, this is gonna be an easy meal, and it's gonna make you look really, really good. Cloudy, yucky out, but cold could be way worse in and around. Yeah, it is freezing rain all day today, Lori, where I'm at. Hope everyone stays warm. All right, so this is just gonna be like lunch for myself. I typically don't even eat lunch. I'm a one meal a day kind of gal, but for the sake of the show, we're gonna have some lunch today. All right, so I mean, I'm just making a small salad bowl, so I don't need too many leaves. Like, look at that. Nice little crunchy romaine. Just pulled a loaf of sourdough out of the oven. Oh my gosh, sounds awesome. Yeah, it's alive. All right, so how much do I need? I'm gonna go around. All right, that should be good. It's not like a crazy amount, but this will be good for one meal. I've got about, I don't know, 15 to 20 leaves here, and then we're gonna harvest some cilantro really quick. What's up, Galaxy? Oh, Bernie, congratulations. Start snapping pics ASAP. And what's up, DJT? Good to see you. Good morning, Les. Les with his regular countdown, 72 days, 22 hours, and 21 minutes until spring. Yay! All right, so cilantro, I've got a bunch of it down here that's all kind of messed up, but we don't waste here, so there it is. A bunch of cilantro. It's not the greatest because it wasn't getting light, but it smells good, and I'm not going to waste it, so. All right, so I've got cilantro, I've got lettuce, and we're gonna head up now. I'm gonna just leave you guys down here, I guess, for a minute, because I gotta go, need a free hand. All right, just hang tight here. Sell that lettuce. I mean, I don't think it matters who I sell it to. All right, I'm gonna just bring this up. I'll be right back to you guys. We're going up. I'm going to just turn my camera off for a sec. Oh, I see us, sorry. No hot water, Les, that sucks. How do I turn my camera off? You guys don't need to see my messy long room. All right. Where's my cup? I left it upstairs. Cannot survive without my coffee. All right, heading to the kitchen. Heading to the kitchen. All right, might be choppy for a second because I just got to get my Wi-Fi changed. Hang on. We still there? Can you guys see and hear me? Taco Tuesday, what's up, Bowtie? Yes. All right, hang on one second here. Let me just. All right. Whew. Okay, so what did I miss? I missed a bunch of stuff, so I'm sorry if I missed anything important in the chat. Riz, you can hold your cursor on the link description. Should pop up. I was able to do. Oh, thank you, MK. Appreciate that tip. Good morning, Bowtie. Good to see you. Riz, I'm gonna figure it out and I will keep you posted. Oh no, I'm blind. What are you gonna cook with today? It's Taco Tuesday. I'm scared of the dark. Me too. Coffee is life around my house. Mine too. All right. So, back in the light. I'm safe now. What's up, Doc Leby? Good to see you. Okay. I'm making enchiladas tonight. Nice, Mike. That's awesome. Happy cooking. What's up, Jesse? Good to see you. Yes, kind of tacos. All right, so let me get my cheese and I'll go through the ingredients here. So today we are making a steak taco salad bowl using our romaine lettuce that we harvested. But rather than using ground beef and making traditional tacos, or traditional taco meat, I'm gonna use a steak, flank steak. I'm gonna do it like fajita style. We're gonna char the steak. We're just gonna season it with a little bit of salt, pepper, cumin, and we're gonna do charred corn. So I've got my corn ready here. I've got my black beans ready here. We're gonna dice some onion, we're gonna dice avocado, we're gonna chop up some green onions. But for the pièce de résistance, we are going to make the salad out of a cheese bowl. So that's the main part of the meal, is spicing up just a regular taco salad and making it really presentable and just making it look like you know what you're doing in the kitchen, even though I don't know, you don't know. Well, I don't know if you know, I don't want to speak for you guys, but you know what I mean. It's gonna make us look so good. Steak is traditional taco meat. White people make hamburger tacos. Is it, Jesse? I didn't know that. Flank steak is traditional carne asada steak. Well, I did not know that, but we are going to fresh flank from the butcher, right? So shout out to Greener Grazing. I talk about Josh all the time. We're just gonna let this there's the, you know, the steak juice. So we're gonna take it out and just set it on paper towel, let it dry for a second. It's gonna be awesome. So the first thing that we're gonna do is I'm just gonna cut this open and I'm gonna get it on a plate with some paper towel just to soak up all that meat juice that we don't want. But all tacos are amazing, right? All right, so flank steak. Black Angus, grass-fed, grass-finished flank steak. Shout out to Josh from Greener Grazing for raising awesome cattle. You guys like my dolphin plates? I don't know, we got some weirdos. Sometimes I don't like, sometimes people say things that are kind of weird, but harmless, but weird. It's like, I don't know. All right, so with flank steak, you want to be super careful because if you don't cook it or cut it properly, it's going to be like shoe leather. All right, we're just gonna let that sit. Okay, so first thing we're gonna work on is, I mean, this is pretty basic. So we're gonna prep all our stuff. I'm gonna start charring the corn. Corn is probably the first thing you wanna start with because it takes a while if you want it charred nicely. I like my corn like charred. It gives it like a smoky flavor. So a couple tips on how we're gonna do things. So we're gonna start with the corn, then we'll add black beans. We're gonna do some diced onions. We're gonna do diced avocado. We've got some salsa on the side, which normally I would make my own, but I don't have tomatoes. And actually, these are pretty clean ingredients. The Tostitos tomato salsa is just tomato puree, tomato juice, calcium, there's calcium chloride in the tomato juice. Jalapeno peppers, onions, vinegar, salt. The only thing I don't like is the natural flavor. Natural flavor could be anything. It's not necessarily natural, so, but it's not bad. And for the dressing, normally you would do salsa mixed with sour cream. You would literally just mix it up, equal parts for salad dressing. I do not have sour cream. I did make with using avocado mayo. I was like, is this mayo or is this the dressing? I made like a creamy garlic, like a Caesar type dressing. So I'm gonna use that for my salad, but you can use any dressing you want. You can even do like a Tex-Mex, like a Chipotle, kind of like mayo, or sorry, ranch and barbecue type of deal. But yeah, dog poop is natural. Hopefully that's not it. Yeah, I hope not. I love jalapeno peppers. Me too. So we have our cowboy candy that we made the last grow, but the problem with the cowboy candy is it is too spicy. So I'm gonna use the chili oil. The cowboy candy were the candied jalapenos, which I don't know if candied jalapenos would be good in this dish. I'm not sure. What's up, Kevin? What are we talking about here? What did I miss? If you've got a moment, I posted something in the community, just a small peek at my hometown. Would love for you to check it out. I am gonna check it out as soon as I get off this live, Riz. So yeah, I took another look at your strawberry tower yesterday. Is that soil inside the center? Like I see like a weed barrier and then like, I guess it looks like metal around. What's on the inside? What's the grow medium? Is it just soil? Because that is a very cool tower, and I'm impressed that you made that. Very, very cool. People always trying to put sugar on everything, right? That's the world we live in. So we are going to we're gonna char the corn, but while it chars, we're gonna work on our cheese bowl. So first I'm gonna chop up all my ingredients, and then we're going to make the actual bowl. So the bowl, you can make it, I think I'm gonna make it using this. So you want to grab a bowl that is small enough. It depends on how much cheese you're using. So essentially what we're gonna do is you want to use cheddar, something that's like a firmer cheese that's going to crisp up as we fry it. So pretty much we're gonna fry cheese, and before it solidifies or gets crispy and hard, we're going to use this bowl to form it into a cheese bowl. Because then what happens, if any of you guys have ever tasted cheese crisps, we're making a cheese crisp bowl, so that rather than having shredded cheese, which you can also have shredded cheese, but because we're doing it with more of a steak, if I were doing ground beef, I would do shredded cheese because I like the ground beef with the melty cheese all over the place. But because we're doing a cheese crisp, or because we're doing flank steak, I feel like a cheese crisp bowl would go really, really well. And it's awesome because as you're eating the salad, you're breaking off pieces of the bowl, and you can like have your salsa on the side, sour cream on the side, guac, and you can like eat it, but also eat the bowl like nachos. It's awesome. And it's just like, it's such an easy meal, but it makes you look good. You know what I mean? It's so well presented. So that's what we're gonna make today, and watch me F that up. I love cheese crisps. Yeah, cheese crisps are great. So this lady gonna get me fat. No. So this meal does not have any carbs. The only sugars that it would have are any sugars added to the salsa. There's no sugar, there's sugar in the corn. Corn is high in sugar, but there's nothing else that has sugar. Everything else is low carb. So just because it's cheese, it's low, it might be high in fat, but it's low in carbs and sugar. So it's actually a healthy meal. Like this would be considered under 20 grams of fat. It could be considered a keto meal. I don't know if I'm gonna char all the corn. So I'm a bad TFP. This corn is not organic, and it's not non-GMO. Corn is heavily sprayed. It's one of like the biggest, worst, out of all the things that are sprayed, corn is probably the worst. Corn and soy are so heavily sprayed. And so with things like that, you really want to be careful. But this is canned corn, the Green Giant canned corn. So just trying to be transparent. Everything else is, yeah, corn was the first Roundup crop, yes. Cheese crisps are easy to make at home. Yeah, we're making one giant cheese crisp, and before it gets hard, we're going to do one of these and flip the cheese over the bowl, and hopefully we don't screw up and we get a nice cheese bowl. So yeah, I'm gonna let that just char. And then, Mike, I didn't get the joke, I'm sorry. I don't get most jokes, to be honest. Most of them are like way over my head. Okay, so I'm gonna prep the other ingredients. I'm gonna go wash this green onion. That's the nice thing about my lettuce is I don't spray anything in the grow tent, so I don't need to this lettuce is gonna get eaten just the way it is. So there's my romaine lettuce, beautiful. We're gonna shred it today. We're gonna make shredded lettuce for our bowl. Just got a call from Mexico. They said you're not allowed to cook there. That's okay, I'm cooking here. What's up, Hash? Happy Taco Tuesday. And like I said this morning, tacos are worldwide. If you know, you know. Oh. Where's my green onion? Like, mic drop, and then I just walked away. Something on the legal side about not using the term taco. I mean, I think, well, now it's too far gone. Everybody uses taco. Like, are tacos even Mexican anymore? I feel like they've become so westernized, right? All right. What's up, Andrew? Good to see you. I don't know if this is Andrew or maybe it's Jax, because I feel like Andrew's working hard on the job today, I saw. Cheers, everybody. All right, so gonna chop up. I'm so unprepared today for TFP in the kitchen. Usually I have all my stuff ready. So I'm just cutting or thinly slicing green onion just to top the bowl. I'm pretty much just prepping all my fixings. Stupid knife. My knives are never sharp enough. So yeah, I'm going to use both green onion and white onion. That should be good. Just a little bit. A little more. What's up, Selens? Good to see you. I don't think it can be called a taco with cheese crisp. It's not a taco. I called it Taco Tuesday because it's Mexican food on a Tuesday. But it's more of like fajita. You know what, Bernie? It's going to be good, okay? You guys are going to like this, I promise. That's why I didn't call it Taco TFP Taco Tuesday, because it's technically not a taco. It's just... It's not. It's like if you want just like a Mexican, or even just, I guess we'll call it Tex-Mex flair. How about that? Is that better for all of you? I'm gonna dice a little bit of an onion. All right, got my green onion, got my white onion. You know what this makes me feel like whenever I'm chopping? Remember that game where you have to like... It's probably not a good game to play on a live. Tex-Mex better. This is how Canadians make tacos. My Mexican wife is mostly white, but was taught well in the kitchen by real Mexicans. That's awesome, Sky Overhead. Mexican poutine, no. If it were Tex-Mex, it would have pinto beans. I actually do have pinto beans. What's up, Be the Arrow? Oh, man. Well, if if you're Bernie, if your wife won't know the difference, then cook her this and tell her it's Taco Tuesday. She won't say anything. Now that's how you cut an onion. Is it shy? I'm always self-conscious about how I cut the onion. What's up, Travis? Good to see you. How are you not sleeping right now? Yeah, Canadian mix with black beans. Did you grow those onions? No, but we're growing green onions. We're growing green onions. You know, if you really think about it, can it even be called Tuesday? After all, in Canada, what is the metric version of Tuesday, right? That's a good one, Jack Ash's. I mean, I'm reading Jack Ash's comment while I'm reading Bowtie, sorry. That's a good one, Bowtie, and, you know, Jack Ash isn't talking to me. KKK. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to catch up on the chat and I'm all over the place. All right, you guys. What's this sleep you speak of, right? You're always just up and at it, Travis. All right, so my corn is charring. I've got we're gonna do the avocado last just because I don't want it to get brown. I'm gonna chop up my cilantro. So this cilantro didn't get light because it was totally overshadowed by the lettuce. But I don't care, I'm not gonna waste it. So, cut it up now. What's up, Stang Man? Good to see you. Grow some wild garlic greens. I wanna grow garlic. I'm watching while doing some chores and stuff, so I'm popping in randomly in and out of chat. No worries, Habitual. I'll get enough sleep when I'm dead, right? You got the rest of your afterlife for that. Purple cabbage and purple onions are better nutrients. Cool, good to know. No, I don't have spinach, Harold. So yeah, when I'm chopping my herbs, I literally just roll them up. A lot of you know about that. And I just, yeah, go ahead and finely chop. My knife isn't the sharpest. I always say that, and then I never sharpen them when I'm done, which is no bueno for the steak, but all right. So we've got our cilantro, green onion, and white onion. And what else do I need? I need cheese. I've got black beans, which I'm gonna throw in with the corn because I want them kind of heated. Tried garlic this past summer, didn't grow for shit. Nice. Have a great day, MK. Oh, MK, I don't know if you left yet, but I took a quick peek at your setup. I'm gonna have to look better at the pictures, but wow, those buckets look awesome. What do you mean nothing fancy? They look great. So yeah, sorry if I missed anybody in the chat or missed anything in the chat. We're focused today in the kitchen. All right, we're gonna grate the cheese. I'll just grate it right over here. If I were doing ground beef, I'd be chopping up like garlic. I'd be using my chili oil, which I'm still gonna probably use my chili oil, and then we'll season the steak. We're just gonna season the steak with salt, pepper, and cumin, just to give it that Mexican flavor. All right, so I've got two variations or two kinds of cheddar. I've got extra sharp white cheddar, and I've got double smoked cheddar. We're gonna use 50-50, and we are going to Be the Arrow, where in Ontario are you from? I feel like I've already asked you that, and I forget. The only mushrooms I have calves are creminis. You should have marinated the steak. I know, so I don't have lime, and I also just took it out of the freezer last night at like 9:30, right before bed. I was like, okay, tomorrow's TFP in the kitchen. What am I taking out of the freezer? It was very last minute, but I do it for you guys. I don't overthink. I'm like, you know what? Let me, yeah. Normally I have a shredder that I should use the shredder. That way the cheese is. I have a cheese grater, but actually no, you're not doing that much cheese. Just use the grater. These are the things that go through my mind, you guys. This looks serious for real. Yeah, you guys, I don't really like, I mean, I know how to cook, but like, I know, like, it's not nothing special. What do I know? I haven't, yeah, I only eat one meal a day, you guys. So today we're going to be having lunch, and it's a special, I want to see the cheese machine working. Oh, it's very basic, you guys. I can't justify using it when I'm only going to grate a little bit, but you put the cheese in here and then you just use this, push it down, and it comes out of there. It's a cheese shredder. But I'm not, everyone wants me to use the machine. I eat one meal a day. Yeah, me too, Stang Man. So yeah, I'm gonna do just half smoked cheddar. Oh, wow, you guys, I'm using the cheese grater the wrong way. Yeah, this is a shitty, shitty grater, but that's okay. It's kind of a lot of cheese, but oh well. Don't forget to pay cheese tags at the dog, yeah. Kind of looks like a dustbuster, yeah. When we're making smoked mac and cheese, oh my God, yeah, forget about the salad bowl. Mac and cheese sounds great. No such thing as too much cheese, right, Sir Sticky Buds? And what's up, Barry Halls? I didn't see you scrolling. I'm sorry. Sorry if I missed anything or anyone in the chat. I apologize. All right, just a little bit of white ched, but I feel like that's gonna be a lot. I need to fill the base of this pan. All right, so my corn is charred. My cilantro and onions are chopped. And then my black beans. I've got the cheese bowl. So we'll do the cheese bowl, and then we'll do the steak. Okay. Move this over here. Move this over. So yeah, I have some extra cilantro that I harvested yesterday that I'm just gonna be drying. What's up, Frog Physics? And Senator Rogan, I am from Ontario, Canada. All right, we're gonna do cumin. Salt, pepper, and cumin. Where's my cumin? Oh, that's crazy. Huh? There's no more. don't have any more cumin. Yeah, the cutting board is not good, Bill. We've got another one I should be using. Just one sec, you guys. I gotta grind some more cumin seeds. Yeah, normally I would marinate it if I wasn't so disorganized and last minute. I would have pre-seasoned. It's not a pepper grinder, it's a coffee grinder. I know, my cutting board, I know. All right, I am going to salt, pepper. I got my cumin everywhere, made a mess. How do you like your steak? Rare. Like medium rare is too overcooked. What's up, Fred? Good to see you. Yeah, I like it as like close to raw as possible, but like really charred on the outside. I really like, it's gotta be rare. Like if it's, yeah, I do not like it when it's overcooked at all. I'm gonna get my black beans. Okay, just gonna cook together. Best barbecues in Texas. I'm in Canada, Nova Problem, so I don't know. And you care about the bacteria and the cutting. I know, I should care about the cutting board. What's up, Itchy? Good to see you. Yeah, blood in my plate. Exactly, calves. You got it. Okay, I've got my cheese. We're gonna make the cheese bowl, and then we'll do the steak. I've got fridge for something and now I forget what I was getting. Oh, right, tallow. Beef tallow. I don't save money, Zach, no. Maybe one day I will when I optimize things. My phone is clean, yes. Plus, it's just me eating it, so who cares? I'm guessing there's not many items on the upper shelves in those cabinets. What do you mean? It's all full. Full, full, full. Full of things. I don't keep my beef tallow in the fridge. I've also got beef tallow over here out of the fridge that I just keep on the counter for when I need it. Oh yeah, this is for the steak. What am I doing? Okay, so yeah, and then we'll just shred the lettuce directly into the bowl. Get a plate to okay. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit of a mess right now. All right, we're just gonna put this here. That's our forming bowl. So I'm gonna put the pan or the stove on medium high for the cheese bowl, and you just want to shred your cheese and you want to fry it. You want to fry it so that it's crispy. The bottom side is going to be the outside of your bowl, so you don't want it to be crispy to the point where it's brittle and it's hard, but you want it to be crispy or like, you know, fried, but soft enough so that it'll form around the bowl once we're done. I feel like a lot of people have these plates, Bill. They're popular. Which one, the dolphin one or the brown one? What's up, Crow? I don't know if I just said that, but good to see you. Oh God, I'm on the big screen. What's up, Grow Doc? TFP, have you made this before? Yeah, I've made a cheese bowl before, and I've made a steak before. I haven't made it, maybe I have in the past. Usually I do it with ground beef. Oh, I wouldn't like restaurants in the States then. I've got to have my steak rare. Like I can't not have it, cannot have it rare. Just waiting for the pan to heat up. Janelle, I'm in Ontario as well. I'm in Toronto. I like my steak blue. Yeah, a lot of people do. I've had steak so rare that it's almost blue. I like it. I like things like, I think beef carpaccio is the dish where it's the raw beef, right? If I'm not mistaken. How hot is the stove set? That's a great question. I don't have my digital thermometer right now, but yeah, we're gonna just put our cheese on. Hopefully this works. I don't know if I made it too hot or not, but we'll see. We want to fry the cheese, but we want to have a even layer. As even as possible. So yeah, as soon as it gets a little bit kind of crispy on the bottom, then I'm gonna try to do the flip. I don't know how it's gonna work. I should actually do a little switcheroo here. All right, I've got my charred corn and black beans ready. This cheese is, oops, turned off the wrong one. It's cooking. I'm just making myself like a snack size stang man because I usually don't eat lunch. I'm doing this for you guys. Sorry if I'm missing anything in the chat. What's up, Andy man? Elk steaks are the best. So yeah, you kind of want to fry the cheese, so we're waiting a little longer. Omelet party. No, it's cheese. Never tried caribou. Yeah, I've never tried caribou. I've tried, is deer meat? I think it's venison, right? Deer meat? I've tried deer. I think we've talked about this the last TFP in the kitchen. I've tried blood sausage, which is apparently, I don't know, I think it's horse if I'm not mistaken. Or I don't know. I don't know what it is, but yeah. What's up, Avo? May not have put enough cheese on. May have screwed this up. If I screw this up, then we're all gonna starve. Maybe I should have put more cheese. All right, I don't know if I did this right. You got 58 people here. Definitely should have put more cheese. I should have put more cheese, right? It's okay. We're gonna let it just cool for a sec, and then I will do the flip. This is about as close to a back flip as I'm gonna get, you guys. Deer meat is amazing. Yeah, I didn't like it. It was too gamey. Was not a fan. All right. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know if this is gonna work. You guys, I think I effed it up. Okay, we're gonna do this off camera. Hang on. Gotta figure this out. expected. I didn't put enough cheese, but that's okay. So I flipped it on the bowl. It's just not enough cheese. So the idea is to just obviously put more cheese so that it covers the bowl. And I was trying to be modest, you guys. I didn't want to look like, you know. Anyways, whatever. It'll still work. It's still gonna be, I'm missing the cheese flip step. I know. I'm actually gonna try to get it on a smaller bowl before it crispens up. Get this out of the way. It's already starting to get crispy, but that's okay. All right, so that's that. Let me put this over here. Coconut oil or coconut milk? Yes, both. We missed it. I know, because I was nervous that I wasn't going to do it properly, so I I did it off the camera. Yeah, the cheese has been bold. Anyways, so there's the cheese. We're gonna cook our steak now. Medium high heat. I just want to char it. I've got a press just in case. Give it some raccoon. Ew, that sounds disgusting, Andy. We're supposed to be building up our appetites, not and then we've got our charred corn and black beans here. So I've got my cheese bowl, my homegrown cilantro. We're gonna shred our lettuce, and we're gonna do the steak. So while the steak rests, we'll assemble, and then yeah. Food prices are definitely insane. They're insane, Janelle. Wait, you said you're in Ontario, right? Yeah, they're crazy. Ew, what is wrong with people? Where's mine? Cook the steak on, actually. Here. Trying to get away from these non-stick pans, you guys. Making the transition. Beef tallow. Ew! Ew, that's disgusting. Raccoon and kangaroo. Ugh. No offense. I don't want to yuck anyone's yum, but like, ew. What? Cavs, your guess is just as good as mine. I'm just here trying to enjoy a freaking steak, okay? How did we get into raccoon or rat? Yeah. It's disgusting. Oh my God. Okay. I can't. So gross. So gross. What am I missing? I think that's it, right? So this is it's almost ready, but it's not quite a bowl, it's more a plate, but that's okay. We're just doing a little snack. Just gonna be a little snack. Put this over here. No, it's just coffee, you guys. Um, all right, we're good. Just gonna do like 2 minutes on one side and maybe 3 on the other. I don't know. I just really want to get a good char. This doesn't even go in here. All right, whatever. Yeah, what is going? Yeah, this is definitely making my stomach turn. That's for sure. You're burning your food. No, it's called charring. Searing, charring, charring the corn, searing the steak. Never seen what made this way. Steak? I have cast iron pans. It's just, you know what, it's such a pain because when you have to constantly season it, and I just, yeah. I'm not gonna use rice, no. This is gonna be a no carb or low carb because we got black beans. Let that go for another 30 seconds. It'll smell charcoal, yeah. What's up, Scotty? Good to see you. So many critics. Man, I don't see it as critics. I see it as people that are bored. I don't care. I just lost the stream. Can you guys hear and see me? We're good? We're good? I lost you guys for a sec. I got a phone call, which is odd because my phone's on Do Not Disturb. I know, that's why I was trying to get in the, I was gonna use my press, but I forgot I'm using my smaller pan, so the press doesn't go in there, but normally I would use a press. You're not supposed to wash cast iron, you're just supposed to season it. But if you're low on iron and you don't eat meat, you can cook with cast iron and get your iron that way. All right, I think we're good. It's not as charred as I would like it to be, but Yeah, cast iron with beef tallow or butter is so good. It's so heavy, I know. All right. Just gonna. All right, so I'm gonna let that rest for a second. I'm gonna get my plate. Oh my gosh, rent is a freaking fortune here. Everything in Ontario is very expensive. So when it comes to lettuce, I don't, even though I said shredded, I'm gonna just tear it. You don't want to, because we're gonna toss it with the dressing. You don't want to cut it, because if you cut it, you're cutting through the cell wall and then it gets like soggy. If you're tearing it, it tears naturally along the wall so that you're not getting like wet, soggy lettuce. So I'm just cutting it up into pieces for my salad. It's our homegrown. Yeah, everything is expensive everywhere. So how do you plan on splitting this between all of us? Well, we're gonna do. Somebody should invent a way to like virtually share food instead of smell-o-vision. Okay, so I've got some lettuce in here. I mean, whatever, I'm just gonna eat that later. Put this away. Yeah, taste-o-vision instead of smell-o-vision. All right, so this is done, this is done. Where's my dressing? So this is homemade Caesar dressing because I don't have any other dressing right now. I'm just going to use that. I lost you guys again, but I'm back. We're back, right? Can you guys see or hear me? Are we back? Are we back? All right, we're back. So this dressing is mayo, avocado oil mayo, lemon, Dijon, Worcestershire, garlic, nutritional yeast, salt, pepper. Yeah, it's really, really good. And I've always put extra garlic. So I'm just tossing the lettuce, my homegrown lettuce. No, my stream crashed. Before it was a call that came through, but now my stream crashed. All right, so the steak is ready to be sliced. I've got my cheese. This should be a bowl. It's hard, but it's a bowl. Or it's a plate versus a bowl, really. And I'm just gonna put my lettuce in the bottom. And then I'm gonna put all my fixings. Homegrown lettuce with homemade dressing. All right, then we're gonna slice the steak in a sec. I'm gonna do onions. No, first we'll do some of this. Black beans and corn. And then I'm gonna do some onion. Normally I would also have tomatoes, but I don't have any. And honestly, tomatoes from the grocery store are so expensive and they suck so bad that I wasn't even gonna buy them for TFP in the kitchen, because I'm like, you know what, screw that. I've got some homegrown cilantro. I'm gonna just top, and yeah, you don't have to have, you can even just have it like this as a snack. Like you don't have to have it with the steak. So I'm gonna slice the steak, throw it on, and then we're just gonna add some salsa. But yeah, this is it so far. A little cheese bowl with homegrown lettuce and homegrown cilantro, charred corn, black beans, diced onion. Oh, I forgot my green onion. And what else am I forgetting? The steak, but there's something else. All right, sorry if I'm missing anything in the chat, you guys. Never seen a cheese bowl? Yeah, it's such a good way to, so when I cut my flank steak, I've screwed up and I've learned the hard way. I've cut it, hang on. I've cut it before. Okay, my knife isn't sharp enough. I've cut it with the grain, and it's a very like tough cut of meat. So if you don't cut it against the grain and super, super thin, it's not gonna be good. My knife isn't sharp enough. But I'm trying to slice it as thin as possible, because just the cut of meat can be very, very chewy. But even this, like I could use it, I could go even more rare. It's just my knife is dull, you guys, that sucks. I'm like squishing the steak. Stupid knife. Okay, I got something more sharp here. What do I got? Is this sharper? A little better. I like my steak sliced super thin. So yeah, there. And then I'm just gonna add some salt. I'm not gonna cut the whole steak because I'm not even really hungry right now after all this deer talk or raccoon talk or whatever. Just sprinkle some salt on it. Normally you want to use like a crystal salt, like a, what do you call it? I don't know what you call it, but anyways. So there's my cheese bowl. I'm literally gonna just put the steak on top, and you know what? Since we said Tex-Mex, I'm gonna forget about the salsa. barbecue sauce or something. What do I got here? Do I have barbecue sauce? Or I could do a little bit of hot sauce. What should I do? Well, whatever. I'm just gonna do some chili oil and some salsa. All right, so here, there it is. We're gonna top it with the steak. Homegrown, well, not homegrown, but you know. And you can add sliced avocado. I forgot, I have an avocado right here, but probably gonna skip it. So then I'm just gonna do a little bit of salsa on the side. And then some chili oil. This is Angus beef, so there it is, steak on top. And normally I would do drizzled barbecue sauce, but I don't have barbecue sauce right now. But normally you'd make a sauce in like a squeeze bottle, and yeah, I'm just gonna put this to the side just for aesthetic. And you've got your salsa. There it is, lunch. I mean, that took way longer and that was way more complicated than it should have been, but it's because I do it on a live, then I overthink everything. But we got sliced flank steak. We've got a cheddar cheese crisp bowl with homegrown lettuce, charred corn and black beans, green onion, diced white onion or sweet onion, chopped cilantro, some rare steak, and salsa. And there it is. And then you do sliced avocado, which I have, but I didn't slice, so whatever. We'll omit the avocado. And then I'm also gonna just do some chili oil. This is my chili oil that I made from my homegrown Chinese 5-color peppers. And yeah, gonna just use some of it because it's so freaking good. And so it's just like, I don't know, it's such a basic meal. Normally it looks a lot nicer if you use more cheese and a larger bowl. I'm just gonna put the chili oil in the corner of the cheese here. And so yeah, the bowl now, or the plate, it's more of a plate, has solidified, and so it's like a cheese crisp. And then that's it, you guys. There's lunch. I wonder, I don't even know if yeah, it is crispy. I have to try to be so careful when I eat now. I chipped a tooth. I didn't make it crispy enough, but it's really, really good. The lettuce is what I'm after. I gotta get a bite of the cheese, the steak, and the cilantro and the lettuce. So this is grass-fed, grass-finished black Angus beef. Okay, I gotta get a bite of everything. I've got steak, I've got the cheese crisp, I've got the lettuce, the cilantro, I've got black beans and corn. Here we go. Oh my God. Okay, that was a mouthful. But that is so good. Mmm. Where'd you get the lettuce? From Fresh Princess Farms. Oh my God, that is so good. Not even skunk steak talk will ruin my appetite. It's the lettuce for me. It's so crunchy and so good. This is the thing though. Need a knife. Cut the steak too long. But yeah, this is perfect for me. It's nice and rare. And rare steak. I have hot sauce. I have my homemade chili oil. You need hot sauce for sure. And you grew most of everything. Yeah, well, I think, so I've done this before where I take the ingredients list and I try to make it like at least 50% of what I've grown. But we have 2 items that we grew. We grew the cilantro, well, and the Chinese 5-color. We grew the cilantro, we grew the lettuce, and we grew the Chinese 5-color peppers that were used to make the chili oil. Hear that crunch? That's the lettuce. That is good lettuce. Honestly, forget about the steak. Forget about the cheese bowl. But the cheese bowl is the best part. Did I grow the beef? Yes. Yes, I did. Just kidding. But I bought it from a local farm. Even grew the flank steak hydroponically. Yeah, exactly. I just harvested it this morning, you guys. My own food. Yes. That's the way to go, you guys. Growing your own food. Well, you guys don't have to have it with steak storms. You can even do a vegetarian version. Yeah, GH steak, General Hydroponics. It's the cheese bowl, you guys. It's so good. I mean, I've already destroyed half of it. But yeah, it's so good. When you get a bite of everything together. Oh yeah, I forgot about the salsa. Are there a lot of vegetarians in the chat? I'm curious. I could not live my life without steak or red meat, at least. If I made you deer meat, probably pass. Have a great day, Mike. Thanks for stopping by. And again, I'm sorry if I missed anyone in the chat or missed anything in the chat. I'm busy enjoying my lunch. Last time I realized that the TFP in the kitchen, I had something in my teeth the entire time. Cooking butter? No, beef tallow. Rendered from the same cow. Calm, it sounds like you need to tune in to more TFP in the Kitchen episodes, because I'm like not coordinated in the kitchen. So if I can do this and I can make this, anybody can make this. But yeah, the flip I had to do off camera because I was like, oh God, have I messed this up? I've never tried elk. Yeah, other than the flip, you guys. Couldn't do the flip on camera. Was too scared to. Does feel a little weird eating steak. Feels like the morning for me, but I'm like, I made it, so I should eat it. Yeah, the tallow is rendered from the fat of the same meat. Yeah, the canna steak? No, I've never heard of that before. But yeah, anyways, you guys, so yeah, that's TFP in the kitchen. Want to make yourself a cheese bowl salad with topped with steak, or well, normally you could do it with taco meat, right? You do taco meat, diced tomatoes, diced onions, corn. Is it picantra just sirloin? I have no idea. But yeah, it's a good meal idea. It's like just a fun take on salad. And so when people ask me, what do you do with that lettuce? Do you eat salad every day? I try to keep it creative so that, yes, I do eat salad every day, but I'm not bored of it, you know? Fried gator tail? I've never tried that. We're still live, Habitual. I'm about to sign off so that I can destroy this and feed Scarlett in the mix. You guys, is mukbang still a thing? Do people still do that? Well, now I messed it all up, but if you rewind, it's a cheese plate or cheese bowl. I didn't use enough cheese. I should have used more. So you guys, I teach you what not to do. If you're gonna make this, use more cheese. I'll post a recipe in the community page so that you guys can try it yourselves if you're interested. But yeah, it is a good recipe. I'm trying to find creative ways to use my homegrown ingredients, specifically my lettuce. And so that's it. What cheese? Double smoked cheddar and white cheddar. I used a mix. Ew. Iguana? Ugh. Ew. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, it's gonna be the only thing I eat today. No, I'm gonna eat dinner for sure. It's just usually I don't eat lunch unless I do a TFP in the kitchen, then I'll snack or yeah. So I'm gonna go down, fill the buckets, do a bunch of stuff. In the next couple of days, I'll do a TFP after dark. So stay tuned for that. Come find me tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time, back in the grow tent, back to scheduled programming. And we'll see you guys then. And don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. Yeah, never enough cheese. I should have listened to you. All right, guys. Everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for hanging out. Peace, everybody. Ow, did you hear that? My shoulder just cracked as I did that.